that got spent on this kit and not using the full shells.
Yeah. I mean,
the snare drum will always be my baby.
My favorite thing about Backroom Studios is gotta be either the staff or just the sound you can get out of it. The staff is great. I love working with everyone here. It's super homey. There's no pressure. It's really like, you come in, you're part of like this really fun process. Everyone cares about what you're doing. It's just a really good time working here. I don't think we've ever had a bad day here.
I'm sorry. It's been a long night. Hello and welcome to my home. My favorite song at the moment is Tears on My Poetry. There was just this moment, I was sitting downstairs in my basement and I had this moment and I thought, you know what, if I was completely out of this state for a while and I was in some bar where no one knew who I was, didn't know my story or anything, what kind of sound would come out of me, and Tears on My Poetry came out like the chorus of it, and that's just, I really built off that. And I just, it's like a song of forgiveness, because you go through things in life and you get angry at people get angry at you, and sometimes all you can do is help yourself heal, understand that you're flawed, understand that the people around you are flawed, and you just have to forgive and move on, and that's just that kind of song, so yeah. I like that bass.
yeah.
Yeah, the spot
It's a lot,
bass is
yeah,
nice.
it's a lot better.
Hello, and welcome to my home. This is Backroom Studios, and today we are tracking drums. Or, I should say, as of 6 hours ago, we started tracking drums, which is 2 hours after we were scheduled, because I sleep a lot.
Good morning. So we were supposed to be in this studio about an hour ago, but us being the sleepy potatoes that we are, we slept in, right?
What?
We slept in
Yeah, we
by
slept in.
accident.
Studio time started 40 minutes ago. I just started packing and I found a shower curtain in my mom's Jeep. One of my fears about this album is how my snare drum sounds. Most of the other times I record, I'll either like tune it the night before or a couple days before, and then it'll get redone in studio and done a little better this time, and for whatever reason, none of my drums were cooperating with me, but especially my snare drum, and we spent about 5 hours working on the sound of just that today, and I don't know, I got a little jaded, so I'm worried about the final product of how that's gonna come out.
One of my biggest fears about this album, and I was telling Jake this in the car also, when you demo a song, there's a very like particular image you have in terms of sound, and I'm always worried that like vocally I might not be able to repeat something I was able to do on the demo, or I might not be able to hold a note as long as I did on the demo, so like that's one of my fears on this album. Knocking down these walls that guard me from you, not a slave to your opinions, I'm caught in your game.
That was
Did
it.
I get it with drums?
Oh yeah, I didn't even realize that.
I thought I pushed myself on the EP, but it doesn't come anywhere close to some of the parts that I have to do on the album. Like, I just got done finished tracking Life's Affairs, and just the verse on that alone, like, it goes like, which doesn't, like, you don't think it matters at first, but when you're doing it over the course of like 16 to 32 measures and it's one hand and the tempo's like you want to die a little bit.
today we are changing the stringies. We're taking the bad ones and we're putting it in that trash can, and we're taking the good ones and putting them on here. So the thing is, we recorded 3 songs this summer, all in standard tuning, and then after that we just never played in standard tuning ever again. So this one is half down, and then my PRS is going to be a whole step down. So you need 2 different kinds of strings, one with thicker strings, one with thinner strings. So this is my soloing guitar, and then the other one will be for rhythm. So that's what we're doing today. That's it. We're just changing strings. We're not even tracking guitars because you don't need guitars. So today we got done with drums, and
they were
the way that we work, we for some reason like to make everything really, really complicated. So you guys probably won't even notice it on the record, but some of the time signatures or even the tempo changes are just like absolutely ridiculous and probably should never ever be done again. But it's probably gonna only get worse. So yeah, we got done with drums, and we're gonna start guitar today, and then we're gonna do guitar all of next week, and then we're gonna start bass. Are we starting? No, wait. Next week is a bass day also. So the reason why Anthony is not here this week and why he's missing from the videos is because he has work and is also a noob.
Anthony's missing because we kicked him out of the band.
Mm-hmm.
Because he didn't give me cup noodle. I had to get it from Becky. So that's why
Oh,
Anthony's.
he gave it to you that one time at my house.
Yeah, but we ate him.
You ate Anthony?
Yeah.
Okay.
Favorite thing about John, he's such a good guy, just overall, like, such a caring and funny dude. Really, like, chill to be, really chill to hang out with, really fun to just be around. He knows what he's doing, he gets it done. He always pushes us to try new things. Anytime we get stuck and we don't know what we want to do with the album, we don't know what to put in a song or something, he's like, hey man, why don't you try this? Or like, here's some weird techno electronic thing, or I don't know, play this differently or something. And like, he always catches our mistakes and makes us play better. So yeah. I love that open string sound, like that full on. Hey, you know what we can do here?
So we finished week 1 of the studio. We did drums and we did 1 day of guitar.
We knocked out a pretty good portion of rhythm guitars. We have another 4 days next to finish all of the lead, all of the other rhythm,
All the acoustic,
all the acoustic,
all the
clean,
bass,
all the clean tones,
all the bass.
all the keyboard.
No, that's next month. We also got to use really cool guitars thanks to a really good friend of ours. He has a really cool collection of guitars. So this is a Gibson Les Paul gold top reissue. The fretboard is made out of Brazilian rosewood, and this thing plays so beautifully. It's rather bassy. So we're using it on our songs as the rhythm guitar. So this here is a Gibson SG. It does say Les Paul here, however it is an SG. It's rainbow colored. The inlays are really nice, and it's a bit of a fatter neck, however the action on this is nice and low, very, very nice for quick playing. We use this as rhythm for our song called Storm/SOS. Very nice guitar, very nice. Also rather bassy, so we use it as rhythm. This here is a James Trussart guitar. I was not familiar with that company until yesterday. Oh boy. Hello. So the cool thing about this guitar, it has a telly body, like a very classic telly body, However, it's not made out of wood, it's made out of metal. So the back is really cool, but this whole thing is metal, except for the neck. Pretty sure the neck is made out of wood. However, I think this is also wood and this is metal. We use this guitar on the bridge of Storm, as well as the outro of Storm. It has a really, really nice twangy metallic kind of sound, and once you get into those strings, it just sounds like hella heavy, and it's a really cool guitar. I love it. This is a personal favorite of mine. When I opened this last night, I just about screamed, and then I had to close the case because I freaked out. This is a PRS. I believe it's a DC245. It's unbelievable. The paint job on this is incredible. It feels rich, it's nice and light. And the cool thing about this is that you could take these humbuckers and you could split them. So there's the three-way switch here, the bridge switch here, neck switch here, so you could split them. Volume knob, tone knob, it's amazing. This guitar is beautiful, and we use this on the intro. John, do you know what other song we used this on? What was the last song that we used?
The interlude.
So this one is an Anderson guitar. We were not familiar with this company until last night, and once we picked up this guitar, we really fell in love with not just the company, oh no, we fell in love with this company. It plays so smoothly. For vibrato, you can really get in there so simply. And I really love the paint on this. It's very like 50s classical car. The body is much of a Fender Jaguar, I believe. And just like the PRS, this one also has the push-pull, so you could switch your pickups and then you could split them if you'd like, as to your preference. And yeah, we also really like this guitar. We've used it for rhythm. Yeah, that's it. Those are all the guitars we use today.
Hey, get the fuck out of my house, MTV.
Let's rewind. I am out of my damn mind, 'cause I won't love the same anymore. Soft spoken words from the day from before. Heated fights and open wounds. Don't you get it? I'm not like you.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
Oh, I owe $100.
Oh boy.
We already have your card, it's fine.
I had a pee anyway. You guys do.
Okay.
Shoot whatever you're shooting.
Cool,
I don't got
thanks.
no. I don't got no anything.
Thanks. So we go bang bang. What was your favorite thing to track so far?
Guitar.
Good.
That would be fucked up.
We always joke about like, hello. Hi. We always joke. If I had to compare.
So if I...
Something about suffering.